The Spirit is upon you. Yo, welcome to the S.T.P podcast where we'll be talking about anything, and I mean anything that's on my mind or on y'all's mind. And yeah, thank you to Myth Kitten for suggesting this. And yeah, let's get into the video, shall we? So here's like a little bit of a recap on, about me, about, Spirit, about how I came to be and how I came to, start making content on YouTube. Because as I told some of y'all, I used to do content on TikTok. And I'll tell you like what my journey was. See, I had YouTube way before I had TikTok. So we're just gonna start from the beginning. So before I came to YouTube and became Spirit Mode Gaming, that some of y'all know today, I did do TikTok, and I thought that doing cosplay would be like the greatest thing for me, and it was for like a little bit. And if y'all want like a little bit of more information on what I did like for cosplay, it was basically Call of Duty cosplay. So I cosplayed Ghost Simon Riley, and then cosplayed Koenig, and if y'all don't know him, he's a Call of Duty Warzone exclusive skin. And then I cosplayed Ghostface. It was alright, I guess, until, stuff went down, and then that kind of stopped it. But, I'm a better person since then. I took off time, from social media, just focus on myself. Play COD Mobile, and which I know some of you old consoles out there. Shout out Street Dirt, shout out Cowboy, shout out all y'all legends. There's many to name off of, but y'all know who y'all are. And yeah, it was a long journey. It was I was in my head before I came to YouTube, but until I seen Parker Slayer's COD Mobile videos, and then magically coming across Cowboys videos, man, it really put me back together. Reminded me who I was before TikTok. TikTok is just all of toxicity. Sorry. Yeah. But yeah, that's a little bit about me before I came to YouTube. Now we'll go on more about me besides content creation. I will say that I did want to do YouTube before, whenever I was a little bit younger, later years. I tried to do YouTube videos on one account, but of course I lost access to the phone, lost access to the account, so that account's just locked away into the abyss. It's still there if y'all want to check it out. It's called Spiritual Gaming Expert. It's really cringy, but yeah. I always did COD Mobile videos, and that was pretty much the origin story of Spirit, is COD Mobile. And then I recently went back to a game that I first ever played before COD Mobile. It's called Marvel Contest of Champions. If y'all like fighting games like Mortal Kombat, y'all would like this game. If y'all like Marvel too, so if y'all are into that, just check it out. This ain't sponsored, by the way. But yeah, let's get into more about me personally. So, I am Spirit. I'm not gonna, I can disclose my name. I am Xavier, and I'm a Southerner. And it's sorry. It's a good life being a YouTuber and being living in the South, because it's peaceful. Because anytime I get a little bit overwhelmed from either streaming or making videos, I can just go outside and enjoy the land, the wild. Yeah, it's peaceful. It's peaceful sometimes. of course, one of the cons about living in the South is hunting season. Hunting season, yeah, there's a lot of firing going around whenever it's hunting season. But yeah, I mean, the thing about me that I want y'all to know is, YouTube ain't really the go-to thing for me. It's not going to be my career. My career is going to be, first military, and then if I, like the military after I do my time in the military, and say if I like it, I'll of course I'll go and do more years. But if I don't, and it's not for me anymore, I'm gonna go to college because it'll be paid for from the military, and I'm gonna learn video game development so I can make my own games and stuff. Kind of give people what they want and what other games couldn't offer. And just because my mind is wide, it's like a mile yard wide. I have so many ideas that I could put into a game. I even tried being a mod. I applied to be a mod for a game called Bloodstrike. Some of y'all might know of it. It's a PC and mobile game. I tried, because I've always, been there on, for Bloodstrike, since day one, since the first beta, been there. The beta was amazing. Yeah, I'm going into the military, probably next year, just so I can think of what I want to do and kind of get in shape, of course. So what I want to do is, what I think I'd like to specialize in is, either go with infantry or specialize in weapons and ammunition, because these days I'm pretty sure that's what you would need to know if you want to. I mean, in today's society and how it's getting, I wouldn't doubt if we had to learn how to use a weapon. Sorry, YouTube, don't take this out. But yeah, to be honest, just the world these days is just it's just getting weird almost. People are just it's getting really toxic for the young generations. They have learned the wrong way. They have they're more toxic than I should know, because I've known people that were younger than me, or even the same age as me, and they were toxic. I mean, even some people I know, they are adults, but they don't act like adults. It's society nowadays is just really upsetting. But we'll get through it. Only time will tell when somebody will change. But yeah, sorry guys, this is not really much exciting. This is the first episode. I just want to express a little bit, and then next episode 2, will be more exciting because I'll have more stuff to talk about. But yeah, let me see, what else should I tell y'all about me? Well, as y'all know, that I've told all y'all the stuff about me personally. I'll also tell y'all that so I learned from Family Tree. It's called FamilySearch.com, and what you do is you search by your last name, basically. So you put your parents on, your mom and your dad, and then you put your grandparents on your mom and dad's side, and then put their parents, and then it just goes on and on. And what it does is it goes through, all that, and kind of goes to the top of the tree, where how you're related to this person. So I learned that I'm related to quite a few famous people. I'm only gonna name a few. So I learned that I'm related to Queen Elizabeth, the one that passed recently. I'm related to Princess Diana. I'm related to Elvis Presley, Amelia Earhart, Shirley Temple, Marilyn Monroe, Elvis Presley, Bob Ross, Mr. Rogers. Yeah, I think I mentioned Elvis Presley. Yeah, just like a lot of really interesting people. Also, half of the founding fathers. Y'all should know the father of the country, George Washington. I'm not going to name the rest because it's long. It's a long list of, family. But if y'all want an episode of me talking about, how many people I'm related to that are really well known, then I'll be willing to just make a whole episode just for that. But also, speaking of in the podcast, if y'all want to be interviewed, any one of my friends, Cowboy, Street Dirt, we can work something out. I'm pretty sure I can record, or y'all can record a Discord call, or no, I'm pretty sure it'd be better if I recorded. But yeah, I could do that. Make it easier so I can upload it to YouTube and or edit it, because what I'm planning on doing is, since this is just a podcast, so I really don't need a video. No, not for this type of podcast. I don't need a video. I will put a little moving image, a little fun image for the video, make it long, and then hopefully it will be good for y'all. And if y'all like this, I'll keep on doing the podcast. And then, I can do some voice impressions too. I can do some voice impressions now. I can do Yoda. I can do Herbert from Family Guy. I can do many. So, whatever y'all want, I'll do. Except, don't get too extreme though. But yeah, let me for the outro, let me do a little bit of an impression, okay? So, one moment.
So I hope y'all liked the video. I really hope y'all do. And if y'all want some more of the podcast, of the S.T.P podcast, just let me know in the link in the description. Remember to like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications, okay? I love y'all.
Okay, thank y'all guys for watching the video, and of course what Herbert said, if y'all like the video, make sure to, of course, like it, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications if you haven't already. And though, let me know if y'all want me to continue the podcast, and then also if y'all want any thing for me to add or do in the podcast, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be open for it. Just don't get too extreme with it. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in to the S.T.P podcast. And Spirit